Queensland bankrupt or Oahu bananas. Yummy. Test shot one again here at LAX. Test shot number mother umo. Lots of heat haze out here today, of course, since we're so low to the ground. No microphone on yet, no big deal. I'm mainly here to do slow motion landings today, so that's really what I want to focus on. Alright, and bear with me here as SkyWest's November 171 SY comes thundering down the chutes for runway 24 left. Sailing past the 100s, considerably to the left of the center line. These guys haven't come in from San Jose. SkyWest 34, 38, look at that. A little bit left of center line, no big deal. And away they go. How about the Southwest Airlines flight 111 now, Oakland, California. These guys are going to do it professionally, I know, because this is what they do. They're really effective and good at what they do here. As they cruise past the 1,000 aiming point and approaching the 1,500 footers, they put it right past the 1,500s. We'll call it about 1,700 feet down the runway. All right, speed breaks up. And nose comes down right onto the center line. That's almost dead center, isn't it? Nice. Alright, check that out now. So we've got the Super. Asiana 201 is Hotel Lima 7626. Cutting him off there is the November 352 Northwest. And they're heading to San Francisco. You can guess where Asiana's going. A couple of things that look really cool in these shots are the heat coming out of the engines, the heat distortion in the frame there. It looks like water flowing out of the engine. I really do like that. It looks pretty cool. Southwest 4830 from San Jose, California now touching down. There's the thousands. They're inside the zone. And they will put her down right on the 1,500 foot mark there. Really nice. And then also another thing you can see is on the left side of the winglets, you can see like a heat distortion as well off of the wingtip vortices and the flap trailing edge vortices as well. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, like molten glass streaming across the sky. Alright, 352 North Bank now will take the runway. And they are headed over, what did I say? San Francisco is Delta Flight 1715. There they go. Alright, there they off. There they go. All right, there they go. Takeoff clearance. There is the acknowledgements. They are off, my friends. To Incheon, Seoul, South Korea, officially cleared for takeoff. All right, they've got a journey of just a mere 5,209 nautical miles to go. That was not the best lineup job, but it's not as bad as something that we've seen in the recent past, is it? Alright, the rudder will be hard over to the left to straighten her out. Unless they're using the tiller, which normally you don't really do on a runway, but if you're slow enough, it doesn't matter. You can straighten it out and then go to the rudder. But here they go. They are off. Hotel Lima 7626. Loads of heat haze coming off of those 4 giant engines there. Alright, there's the elevator deflection. Nose comes up. And that's a lot of weight to be propelled into the air like that. Departure, here goes. See ya. Okay, there you see who the aircraft is. Now what that is Southwest 765 from Sacramento, California, 737-700. And what can we see in this shot here? Nothing too remarkable. There's the 1,000 footers. They put it at the edge of the 1,000 footers, and pretty much dead center on the center line there. Pretty unremarkable landing. Can you hear the background noise? Can you guess? Any guesses as to where I am? What kind of place I'm at? Let me hear it. You tell me. Now this is a fun one here. I love to see airplanes get new lease in life, and there you can see there used to be an American Eagle, which is now Envoy, and a retired jet from there, but then it brought back into service by Jet Suite X. So that's pretty cool to see. This is flight number 320, inbound from Las Vegas, and a bit of a long landing there. There's the 1500s, and just about almost to the in between the 1500s and the 2,000 foot marks. It's a bit long, but in a small plane like this, it's really not a big deal at all. Oh man, I just had the best flippin' donut I've ever eaten. From the donut shop that's close to Clutter's Park there. Oh my goodness, a blueberry flavored frosted donut. Oh my effing goodness. It really makes up for the terrible coffee that they have, but wow. Alright, that's November 833 Sierra Yankee. I do believe that livery means that it's an aircraft acquired from elsewhere, so we'll check that out too. Heading to, you guessed it, Minneapolis as Sun Country 426. Right on. Another warm day here in sunny SoCal. It looks like it's going to be another smoggy one as well. So if you're out here running around, you better, think twice, because this air quality is absolutely awful. Very nasty weather. I mean, air quality out here. No, I'm not talking to you, Siri. Chill out. All right, peace. All right, there. This one is now 508 Alpha Yankee, born 16 years ago to U.S. Airways. And check out the heat again, the heat flow out of the engine cores. I love to see that. It looks really cool. They came in down at a pretty decent clip there. There was not much in the round out for flare. Just touched down beyond the 1,500 footers. And I think I will say where this comes from in the next shot. But look at that. Okay, cool. All right. Right on the center line there with the nose wheel. Cool. All right, there she was, inbound from Phoenix as American 767. Oh, and then we got the Scarlet the Tanaga. Remember, I couldn't say that the other day. I still can't. But that's Frontier Flight 3307 in 354. And they are heading back to San Francisco. And we also have an aircraft on final approach here, which is kind of close, but not too. No, they're fine. This is an express jet, or exec jet rather. All right, here they go, my friends. Here they go.
3307, San Francisco bound. Scarlett, have yourselves a fantastic flight, please.
Alright, clear to land, 24 left, jet 36.
Is the captain's order. Safe flights, do not mess about. Because if you mess about, I'm coming for you, mate. Oh my word. And off they go. Okay, see ya.
Now what do we have here? This guy. Alright, 18-year-old, not bad. Check out the molten glass vortices on this one. That's just what I'm calling it. You can see the swirl of that actually off of the trailing edge flap vortices. Scimitars doing their things. They're just cutting through the wind there, and you can see a lot of that distortion on the left side of the frame there. Come down pretty good. Firm touchdown on that one, but not a big deal. And a bit sideways because the wind is from the right, and they'll sort itself out during the landing rollout here. There you go. That is Alaska 1287 from Seattle.
Did he just say Spirit Wings airplane? I don't know. That sounded kind of peculiar. We'll see soon. Soon enough, we'll see who just checked on there. We've got Delta Airlines on final approach. We've got... Oh, okay. Spirit Wings 888. That's what he said. Okay, 888. I was going to say, what the hell did he say? Well, I thought he just cleared Hawaiian onto the runway. No? I guess I'm smoking it then. Oops, my bad. I'm all over the place with this. Taking off here. Lovely girl, isn't it? Lovely lady. That is 254 Hawaii, or 251 Hawaiian Airlines. Alright, well, enough of that. We're going to catch a landing next. Nice. Oh no, I'm in the wrong mode. I'm not doing slow-mo. Shit. Still look pretty cool though. So that one, you can see the heat signature spinning off and you can hear it right now. See? Hear that? Those are the sounds of the wingtip vortices. And on the runway there, you can see the wingtip vortices dissipating the heat off of the engines. And that looks really, really cool. So since we're not doing slow-mo on accident there, that was November 846 DN. As Delta 829 from Salt Lake City. All right, and we'll have this Hawaiian lovely aircraft here take the runway next. There they go. These, look at that, through the engine, my word, look at that. Through the engines we go, and this guy is heading over to Kona, Kailua Kona. Ellison Onizuka Airports. Fantastic. Named after one of the astronauts that perished in the Challenger space shuttle incident, which I believe was on January 26th of 1986. Do not quote me on that one though, please. That's just a memory of some sort. Don't know how good it is or how bad it is, but whatever. Here we go. Whoa. Or not. Can I get it right on the next slow-mo shot? Good thing I wasn't talking crap when I didn't realize I was not in slow motion. Alright, let's re-rig for slow-mo.
Ah, it's a banana. This is Spirit 888 coming inbound from San Jose, and look at that. Look at the engine chorus on that one. Holy moly. Just now I was reading something called Project Bravo. It's their plan for restructuring after their bankruptcy. And it does appear that Spirit Airlines will try to rebrand themselves and become an actual airline and do away with the ULCC thing and just become more of a mainstream airline. I can't wait to see that actually. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them transform themselves. Hopefully they'll make some money out of it too. So yeah, big kudos for them for trying to do the right thing and ditch their stupid model with the ULCC. Alright, now what in the hell is this little guy? Cool. Alright, they are inbound from Sydney. I think that's in Australia. Haha. Check that out. The third oldest A380 that is still in operation. And yes, they do. The A380 does have the shortest lifespan. Just look at the ones parked in Victorville. There are two Qantas ones parked in Victorville that have their tails chopped off. Yeah, true story. A bunch of these guys that do those plane tags come in there and just do away with the fuselages. It's both bitter and sweet to see that happen because on the one hand, it's sad to see them butcher up a nice young airplane. And on the other hand, you know, you got some pretty cool relics that you can take with you and keep as a trinket and a reminder. And I think that's kind of cool. Alright, my apologies for being a bit off-center with the camera there. And a reminder, only engines 2 and 3 go into reverse. Right.
Okay, so we've got, so the ATC controller is telling Qantas to get the fuck off the runway because we've got a person here that wants to take off, but we also got a person on final approach, but I don't see anything really on final that's of any particular threat to their departure, so I don't know what she's so urgent to get this guy off the runway for. There's like really nothing happening back there on final approach, see? So
Delta 1194, the 24 left clear for takeoff, RNF Del Rey traffic.
but that was kind of strange, I guess.
East 18 leaving Bravo.
Oops, kicking the tripod. How about dueling heavy, or supers rather? That could be fun, isn't it? That's me yanking things around right there. Oh yeah, let's check that out. That's cool. Who have we got? So the Korean is Hotel Lima 7627. You know they're headed. And I already called out who this one is. Oh, I didn't. I was on the other camera. That's Victor Hotel Oscar Quebec Delta from Sydney, Australia. And yeah. Together, these aircraft will get you anywhere on the planet and then some, quickly. Nobody cares about that one. The dueling heavy, or the dueling supers, look at that. One is outbound, one is inbound. Who we got on final? We've got just a SkyWest. I don't think I'll do their slow-mo. It's too much work. I've got 3 days worth of shooting on this memory card here that's I've got to sort out here very soon. Alright, how's the lineup job going to be now for 10:45? I guess we won't matter because he's taking off. Alright, that is 10:45. That is November 532 Delta November over to Seattle, Washington. Through the engines, yes. Nice smell of burnt rubber off the runway there. Alright, let's have a go, mate. Alright, we should see 0 wing deflection, please. 0 on the wing deflection. Rudder play, yes. Elevator play, yes. But that is all we want to see. Also, I would like to see some brake dust if you don't mind. Brake dust should occur only when you select the landing gear up, because the automatic brake system will apply brake pressure. There they are. There's a brake dust. The automatic brake system will apply brakes to the main landing gear wheels to stop their rotation prior to retraction. The same is not true for the nose gear. All right.
Now this one, ooh, the cutting of the air is, yeah, it's big. Look at that. Look at the vortices coming off of that trailing edge flap on the left there. Excellent. Alright, this one is Alaska 1143 inbound from Portland, Oregon, passing by the 1500 footers. and planting it down smoothly just around the 2,000-foot mark there. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, what can I say? But I've been truly enjoying touchdowns on runway 24 left in LAX here, because they will soon come to an end, and God only knows the next time we'll be able to shoot from this angle here at Los Angeles.
Korean Air Super has been given their lineup and weight instructions, and it looks like they can really use a paint job, eh?
1143 when you're Papa southbound.
Look at that. Have they repaired sections of that fuselage? That is my question. Have they repaired sections of the fuselage? Or
1143 127.8.
have they just repainted areas that really needed touch up? I don't know. I have to dive deep into avgeekery to find the answer on that one, which I can do, by the way.
018 Super, winds 24010, running 24 left, clear for takeoff.
By a little website called Aviation DB, Aviation Database. If you're a geek like I am, you should peruse that website and learn what SDRs are and stuff. And okay, whatever. That is a perfect lineup job, basically. Fantastic work there on the A380, lining her up on the runway. Hotel Lima 7627 on your way to Incheon. Peace out. Let's see some dust kick up from the number one engine there, right after liftoff, or rotation rather. Show me the dust. A little bit, not much.
Current 018 Super, contact southbound, departure, good day.
Good day, bye-bye. Be safe. Give that aircraft a paint job. Or is it slated for retirement? I don't know. It's all fun and games until, never mind.
What is there to be said about Canadians? GELJ. Well, they're inbound from Vancouver, a place where that Prime Air jet went off the end of the runway there the other day. 1,500, or just shy of the 1,500 footers there for Air Canada 552. Pretty unremarkable. And why does the smoke swirl after touchdown? Well, that's because the trailing edge vortices on the inboard side of the flaps do the same thing that they do on the outboard. Cut in through the air, changing to pressure, makes it swirl like that. It looks really awesome, I have to say. And there's some more of the molten glass vortices, I like to call that.
So if you're wondering, yeah, that was a pretty firm landing. I would border that even on hard. That was, oh, look at the heat go by. Nice. That is, so okay, that was the right wing's wingtip vortices blowing from right to left because the wind is coming from right to left. That was cool, wasn't it? I think the other one was in slow-mo. So check this out, guys. The fun is over here for 24 left, I believe, very soon, because if we pan over to 24 right, we see that car there, all right, but there is no more X. So I believe the LAX operations have removed the X off of the runway. The runway lights do appear to be functional.
Delta 413, wind 24010, gust 19, running 24 left. Clear for takeoff, RNAV Del right.
Yeah, I do believe that, yeah, all right, that runway should be opening any moment now. The NOTAM did say that today would be the day that the runway opens, so there you have it, man. Okay, they just got cleared for takeoff. That is November 925Ds. Heading over to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Delta 413. Excuse me. The wind is starting to kick up a bit, so don't know, we might get some nice touchdowns on 2-4 right after all. They won't be slow motion or anything though, because there's no point in doing slow-mo if I can't get an absolute fantastic vintage like we could on 2-4 left here. So, yeah, that is that. All right, peace. All right, one ops vehicle leaving the other. Wonder what they're chatting about. You know what, dude? I think one of the massively famous plane spotters are one of these guys here on LAX, because they, there's some viral ass, social media dudes here at LAX, and I bet you they work ops, And let's face it, man, if you want to be a plane spotter, dude, that's the job to have. The ops guys that just drive around in their white SUVs, of course that's not all they do. They do lots of good work. I mean, they're very vital to the overall operation of any airport. Certainly this one. But you have to say that's one of the excellent perks of the job. I mean, yeah, sweet. All right, he's going to clear the runway, and I believe that will signal the opening of the runway once he's gone and they alert the tower. You might hear on the radio, hey, runway 24 right is now open. So that should be happening any minute as well. You know what else these ops guys do on their routine runway inspections? Their job is to go drive down the length of the runway to inspect for debris, whatever, however you say it. And I'm telling you, man, when they do that shit, they have their foot flat out down on the freaking accelerator, and they want to get that vehicle as fast as they possibly can. Are they gonna race? You gotta be kidding me, bros. Are they fucking racing? Oh no, that's not fast enough to be a race. Or maybe I'll accelerate this here video. Okay, but that's what's going on here. So this is not a routine runway inspection. This is a post-activity runway inspection. So they're not going to barrel down on their accelerometers on this one. I mean, on the gas pedal. They're properly looking at the runway. Whereas on a routine one, you can just barrel down, and if you see something, you stop, pick it up, move it out, whatever. This is a post-activity inspection, so they're actually thoroughly checking out the runway to make sure that there's no leftover debris, tools, bodies, whatever the city was hiding underneath the pavement there. No, just kidding. Very nice. That runway is just about ready to open up. All right, and also, there is one aircraft on final for the North Complex here. This is Delta 501. Of course, they're still going to be landing on the left side, so we might get one more slow-mo before they open that runway, and then there's no more slow-mo because there's no point. I don't have the vintage. 24010. You know what I'm saying? LA Flights had fantastic footage of this runway for the past few days. And I tell you what, man, if you didn't gain any more viewers or subscribers from this location, bad on YouTube, because I tell you what, it's a very rare occasion to get those kind of shots on 2-4 left. It happened last year or earlier this year as well, but all right, enough of that shit. Let's go back to checking out airplanes.
Now what you just saw there was November 332 DN pitch up very quickly. You can't really tell when it's slow-mo, but that was a drastic pitch up to save it from coming down rather hard there. And so yeah, he saved it. Bit of a swing and a miss, and touching down about 1,750 feet down the runway. Speed brakes are coming up. For the speed brakes to come up, the weight on the wheels has to be completely compressed on the strut. Pedal reversers opening up. That looks really, really cool, like flower petals opening up. Hence why we call it pedal reversers. CFM engines. Oh look, I'm not going to mention it, because I will say it again on the next shot.
you see how cool it looked? To see those wingtip vortices move across in slow motion? That was flipping awesome, guys. Okay, that was, if I didn't scroll it, it's Delta 501, Atlanta inbound, November 332, Delta November. Okay, back to the other crap that, oh, I'm all locked up here. To the other stuff that we were chatting away about. There they are. There's the windsock. Pretty windy on the tarmac there. And I do believe this runway is slated to open up here in approximately 23 minutes time.
Will they give us a smooth performance, my friends? Okay, I don't think so. There is going to be a last second pitch up here. Not too drastic though. Bit of a little bit of a crosswind correction. Right side down, left side down. Basically straight on the center line there. Inbound from Seattle, Washington in the 321 Neo. Love it. Also, I think it's pretty cool when you can look through the fan ducts of these motors. Really nice.
All right, Delta 2769, a bit on the firm side on that touchdown. Kind of almost a hard one, actually. And that is the...
Can you make the left turn, Papa?
Yes, they can.
2769, roger, turn left on Echo and contact ground point 65.
So yeah, nice firm touchdown. The action that we love, that I love to show you, the action that I'm sure we all love to see. Next up, we've got another, well, it's a 7-3 Southwest. 8698 Bravo that we saw yesterday or 2 days ago in San Diego. Let's check them out next. Well, I guess the next one's not going to be slow-mo because it is 12:11 p.m. and Ops just informed the tower that 24 right is now open. So that's cool. So let's just get a normal landing then. Come on. Let's do it. This might be the last one here for this runway, in fact. Okay, that's a nice touchdown. That is Southwest 2217 from Oakland, California. November 8698 Bravo. Possibly the last for the left runway for God knows how long. So, cool stuff, man. I'm glad we were here to catch some of the action.
217, left turn.
Holy moly, the flipping wind is kicking up, my friends. Oh, I'm not bullshitting.
Continue via Echo, eastbound and contact ground point 65.
Should probably get the hell out of here because, man, look at that. All right, look how effing smoggy it is out here today. That is no condition for people to be out and about, and it is disgustingly smoggy out here. This air quality has got to be shite.
Listen, I think the word shite is not a bad word. I think it's a really cool word, a really nice way to say it. It's a very eloquent way to say that word, isn't it? This guy coming in from Kalispell, Allegiant Airlines 768, and a little bit of a crab angle to the right, into the wind there. And you know, it's not a big deal to land an aircraft a little bit sideways. Not a big deal at all. Sometimes we try to straighten it out and get it perfectly straight, but it really doesn't hurt much to touch down with a slight crab angle. It really does no damage. Then you'll see everyone's heads in the cabin kind of sway the opposite direction momentarily. That's cool to watch.
I guess that wasn't the last landing. Okay, that's 312 NV inbound from Kalispell. Foxtrot Charlie Alpha is the airport code for Kalispell, if you've never heard of it. Foxyuk! Hey, it's Foxyuk! Love this airplane. Alright, we're gonna take it. We're gonna watch this one. Always making noise for no reason. Alright. WestJet 1697.
Clear for takeoff right now, Del Rey. Takeoff right now, Del Rey, WestJet.
Alright, one of my favorite airplanes. My first one is Seafox. That's my favorite plane. Canadian FUCS. That's my favorite one. But Foxyuk is pretty sweet too. FX YK. This one. This is... What's the other one? The other one is Canadian Fuxx. And that one is FCSX, I believe. FCSX. Look them up, man. I'm not joking. Look them up. But they have some. They got some pretty wild, crazy imaginations, I have to say, in Canada with their registration. But all right. WestJet 1697 operating, and Canadians fucks you. Have a great flight, my friends, over to Vancouver.
WestJet 1697, contact SoCal departure.
Because you deserve it, mates. All right. Do we get the heavy coming in slow-mo or regular? I say we stay regular for the next one, don't we?
The Dreamlander never ceases to amaze me with how much wing flex there is. Wingtips being above the top of the fuselage there, with reference. Alright, Amsterdam inbound as KLM 601 makes the final touchdown for runway 24 left for this period of closed runway 24 right. That's the last one, guys. Thankfully I was able to spend time here and then experiment these slow-mo shots. Alright, right on the center line there, just a bit to the right of center line, but now the wing flex is gone, and what a blessing.
That one got completely f***ed up because
You're able to for a picture.
as I was using my camera, my phone camera to record the other one, the wind moved my freaking, my telephoto lens. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. I take all the credit and I'll take none of the blame, please, okay? That's what I'll say. Not taking any of the blame on that one. That was an embarrassment though, friends. Okay, the first landing for runway 24 right. There she is. That is the first landing for 24 right. Welcome back to LAX on the nominal runway. There's lots of dust and debris on the runway, but just particulate ones. And who is that, you might be asking? Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm sure you already know, but the compulsivity of me says that I have to look it up anyway. Delta. Cheese and rice. Delta 1421, November 377 DA. I think I gotta get out of here, man, because it's fucking getting windy. Or
Delta 939 heavy, wind 2401.
oh, it's a 400.
24 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV, Del right.
I think we're gonna watch that one.
1424, contact.
That is their hotel number 835 Mike Hotel off to New York's JFK. Delta 939 heavy.
767 departing, board wind 24011, runway 24 right.
There's only a handful of 400s ever made, folks. I'll look it up. Maybe I'll post the number here in the text. But not too many of these built. They were specifically designed by Boeing for, I think, Delta here to go across the Pacific Ocean. Oh, not the Pacific, the Atlantic Ocean. Do not quote me on that. That's just what I think, based off of what I've been told or read somewhere a long time ago. Watch the tail, brother. Holy moly. Let's strike that tail. There's a brake dust emission. I love it.